projected 50% increase in R&D productivity across biotech, pharmaceuticals, and environmental sciences by 2025. Date: February 6, 2025. Overview. The life sciences industry is set to undergo a significant transformation by 2025 with a projected 50% increase in research and development R&D productivity across biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, and environmental sciences. This anticipated growth is driven by advancements in technology, evolving regulatory landscapes, and shifting market dynamics. Key trends and insights. 1. Optimism among executives. According to a Deloitte survey, 75% of life sciences executives express optimism about the growth prospects in 2025. Notably, 68% expect increases in revenue and 57% foresee margin expansions despite challenges like patent expirations affecting $300 billion in revenue through 2030. 2. Technological integration. A considerable contributor to the forecasted productivity surge is the integration of generative AI, GenAI, and other digital technologies. More than 60% of executives deem these technological advances essential for enhancing R&D efficiency, reducing development costs, and improving predictive modeling. Companies like Sanofi utilize digital twins to accelerate drug testing, demonstrating AI's potential to significantly cut R&D timelines. 3. Mergers and acquisitions, M&A. With looming patent cliffs, executives anticipate a rise in M&A activities, particularly focused on late-stage assets. The easing of Federal Reserve policies and a favorable capital environment will further drive this trend. 4. Customer-centric approaches. Patient-centric care is increasingly vital, with companies investing heavily in customer engagement and personalized medicine. While 36% of executives emphasize customer experience, significant differences exist between biopharma and medtech in their engagement strategies. 5. Regulatory and economic factors. The new administration under President-elect Trump presents both opportunities and uncertainties. Potential regulatory rollbacks and tax reforms could benefit the industry, although tariffs on imports might complicate supply chain dynamics. 6. Sustainability focus. Growing regulatory emphasis on sustainability, especially in Europe, requires companies to prepare for new reporting mandates. Many firms are progressing in sustainability initiatives, though comprehensive integration into business models remains a work in progress. Timeline of key events and predictions. 2024, recovery year for the pharmaceutical sector with modest growth in deal-making and IPOs. Early 2025, anticipated regulatory shifts under the new administration reshaping the competitive landscape. 2025, projected 50% increase in R&D productivity as companies leverage AI and digital transformation for innovation and efficiency. Conclusion. The life sciences sector is on the brink of a significant productivity increase fueled by technological advancements and strategic adaptations to market pressures. While optimism prevails, the interplay of regulatory changes, economic conditions, and evolving consumer expectations will shape the industry's trajectory leading into 2025 and beyond. Detailed analysis by source. Source 1: Deloitte Insights on Life Sciences Outlook. Deloitte's report highlights that 75% of global life sciences executives are optimistic about growth, driven by strong expectations for revenue and margin increases. The integration of GenAI and digital technologies is crucial for enhancing product development and operational efficiency. The survey indicates that more than half of executives plan to increase investments in AI, recognizing its transformative potential. Source 2: ZS Insights on Pharmaceutical Trends. ZS emphasizes the importance of AI in digital transformation in the pharmaceutical sector, predicting that these technologies will drive the upcoming productivity increase. The firm notes that the industry must adapt to changing market dynamics and regulatory environments to leverage these advancements effectively. Source 3, EY Analysis on Growth Amid Policy Shifts. EY's report underscores the optimism for life sciences growth in 2025 despite challenges like patent expirations. The easing of capital costs from lower interest rates is expected to spur M&A activity, while regulatory changes under the new administration could reshape the industry's landscape. The report highlights that businesses must prepare for shifts in trade policies and embrace technological advancements to sustain growth. Future considerations. As the life sciences industry approaches 2025, executives must remain vigilant regarding regulatory changes and market dynamics. Embracing technological advancements, particularly in AI and digital transformation, will be crucial for enhancing R&D productivity and sustaining growth in an increasingly competitive landscape. The projection of a 50% increase in R&D productivity across biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, and environmental sciences by 2025 hinges on several counterintuitive elements that challenge traditional assumptions about the industry's trajectory and operational dynamics. 1. Optimism. Despite patent expirations, the life sciences sector is expected to navigate significant revenue losses due to patent expirations, which could affect as much as $300 billion by 2030. However, a surprising majority, 75% of executives, express optimism regarding growth and productivity, suggesting that anticipated innovations and strategic adaptations may outweigh the adverse effects of these expirations. This juxtaposition raises questions about the industry's resilience and capacity for renewal in the face of potential downturns. 2. Investment in generative AI and digital technologies. While technological advancements are often viewed as a means to streamline operations, the extent to which generative AI (GenAI) is anticipated to transform R&D productivity is notable. Over 60% of executives recognize GenAI as critical for increasing R&D efficiency and reducing costs. This shift towards AI-driven solutions challenges the conventional view that high-touch, human-driven research is irreplaceable. The rapid integration of AI technologies may redefine expert roles and operational frameworks in ways that were previously thought unattainable. 3. M&A activity amidst market pressures. The looming patent cliffs are expected to drive an increase in mergers and acquisitions (M&A) as companies seek to fill growth gaps. While M&A is typically associated with stability and growth, the reliance on this strategy during a period of uncertainty may indicate a more reactive approach to innovation. The expectation that M&A will surge in 2025 despite potential market volatility underlines a counterintuitive reliance on consolidation rather than organic growth. 4. Evolving customer expectations. The shift towards patient-centric care reflects a growing recognition of consumer power in healthcare decisions. Executives are investing in customer engagement and personalized medicine. Even as traditional pharmaceutical models have historically prioritized physician relationships over direct consumer engagement. This evolution challenges the long-held notion that healthcare providers remain the primary decision-makers, indicating a new paradigm where patient preferences significantly influence R&D and marketing strategies. 5. Regulatory landscape changes. The anticipated regulatory shifts under the incoming administration are seen as a double-edged sword. While some executives predict beneficial reforms such as tax cuts and reduced oversight, other factors, like potential tariffs, could complicate these benefits. This paradox underscores the unpredictable nature of regulatory environments, which can simultaneously foster growth and introduce new operational challenges, leading to a more complex landscape for strategic planning. 6. The role of sustainability in business strategy. While sustainability has become a critical consideration for many industries, the life sciences sector grapples with integrating these initiatives into core business strategies. Although companies report progress, the reality is that many still treat sustainability as a compliance issue rather than a central component of their operational ethos. This disconnect illustrates a counterintuitive lag in the industry's ability to fully embrace sustainability as a value driver despite regulatory pressures and consumer expectations for greater corporate responsibility. 7. Cybersecurity as a central concern. despite the increasing digitization of operations, the perception of cybersecurity as a critical risk factor is not yet universally prioritized across the sector. While 43% of executives view cybersecurity investments as important, a significant portion still considers it a secondary concern. This gap reveals a possible underestimation of the risks posed by cyber threats, which could undermine productivity and innovation if not adequately addressed. 8. Divergent perspectives on market dynamics. The contrasting outlooks between biopharma and medtech executives regarding customer engagement and operational priorities illustrate a nuanced understanding of market dynamics. While biopharma companies are more focused on enhancing customer interaction, medtech firms appear less urgent in addressing these changes. This divergence showcases the complexity of the industry, where different sectors may respond to shared challenges in varied ways, complicating broader strategic alignment. 9. Financial resilience amid economic uncertainty. The expectation that companies will enhance financial resilience through operational optimization and cost-cutting measures may seem counterintuitive in a growth-oriented industry. However, the recognition that economic downturns could impact revenues suggests a shift in mindset, where preparing for potential challenges is as crucial as pursuing growth opportunities. This proactive approach aligns with a broader trend towards risk management in business strategy. 10. Impacts of geopolitical factors. The potential for geopolitical tensions and trade policies to influence operational strategies presents an unexpected layer of complexity. As companies prepare for increased tariffs and the implications of global trade dynamics, the emphasis on domestic sourcing highlights a strategic pivot that may not align with traditional global supply chain practices. The shift toward localized strategies underscores a growing recognition of the importance of resilience and adaptability in a volatile international landscape. In summary, the projected increase in R&D productivity across the life sciences sector by 2025 emerges from a landscape filled with counterintuitive insights that challenge established norms about innovation, market dynamics, and strategic planning. As the industry adapts to these evolving expectations and pressures the interplay of optimism, technology, regulatory changes, and consumer engagement will ultimately define its trajectory moving forward. In the report discussing the projected 50% increase in R&D productivity across biotech, pharmaceuticals, and environmental sciences by 2025, several important points may be overlooked by many readers. These points are significant not only for industry stakeholders but also for policymakers, investors, and consumer advocates. Here are some of the critical content elements that warrant deeper scrutiny. 1. Integration of generative AI in digital technologies. While the report highlights that over 60% of executives consider generative AI, GenAI, and digital technologies crucial for enhancing R&D efficiency, the implications of this integration are profound yet often understated. The use of GenAI not only promises to reduce R&D timelines but also reshapes the entire drug development landscape. This includes automating complex processes, improving predictive modeling, and even personalizing patient treatment plans. The potential for GenAI to create digital twins, virtual models of patients, enables companies to simulate responses to treatments before actual clinical trials, thereby minimizing risks and costs. Significance: the ability to leverage AI effectively could lead to breakthroughs in personalized medicine and drastically lower the costs associated with drug development. This shift may disrupt traditional R&D processes, which have historically been lengthy and resource-intensive. 2. Impact of patent expirations. The report mentions that patent expirations could affect $300 billion in revenue through 2030, which is a staggering figure. However, the nuanced effects of this situation might be overlooked. As blockbusters lose patent protection, the industry faces a dual challenge. Not only do companies stand to lose significant revenue, but they will also need to innovate rapidly to fill the resulting gaps. Significance: the impending loss of exclusivity for major drugs may spur increased M&A activity as companies seek to acquire late-stage assets to replenish their pipelines. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for investors and stakeholders who are monitoring market stability and growth prospects. 3. Evolving customer expectations. The report indicates that 36% of executives are prioritizing improved customer engagement and experience. But the urgency of this need may not be fully appreciated. As healthcare consumers become more empowered, often acting as informed decision makers, the traditional one-size-fits-all approach to pharmaceuticals and medical devices is becoming obsolete. Companies that fail to adapt to these evolving customer expectations risk falling behind. Significance: the shift towards patient-centric models not only affects how products are marketed and sold but also influences how they are developed. Companies that actively engage with patients and healthcare providers to gather feedback and understand needs can differentiate themselves in a crowded marketplace. 4. Regulatory landscape and its implications. The report briefly touches on the potential regulatory shifts under a new administration which could simultaneously present opportunities and challenges. The easing of regulations could benefit innovation. But potential tariffs and other trade policies might complicate the supply chain. Significance: the regulatory environment plays a crucial role in shaping the industry's operational landscape. Companies need to be agile and prepared for shifts in regulatory policies that could impact everything from R&D to market access. Understanding these dynamics will be essential for strategic planning and risk management. 5. Sustainability reporting requirements. The growing emphasis on sustainability and the integration of environmental, social, and governance (ESG) factors into business practices is another area that may not receive adequate attention. The report outlines that companies are preparing for new reporting requirements, particularly in Europe, and that while progress is being made, comprehensive integration is still developing. Significance: the push for sustainability is not just a compliance issue, it represents a fundamental shift in how businesses operate. Companies that lead in sustainability practices may enjoy a competitive advantage, attracting consumers and investors who prioritize ethical considerations. 6. Optimizing operating models. The need for operational optimization is highlighted as a priority for nearly 60% of executives. However, the specific strategies for achieving this optimization, such as cost-cutting measures, restructuring, and leveraging new technologies, are complex and require careful navigation. Significance: the drive to enhance operational efficiency can lead to significant cost savings and improved margins. Companies that successfully implement these strategies will likely emerge stronger, while those that fail to adapt may struggle in a highly competitive environment. 7. Cybersecurity concerns. The report mentions the growing importance of cybersecurity, noting that 24% of executives regard it as a very important priority. However, the potential ramifications of cyber threats on the life sciences sector are profound and require urgent attention. Significance: cybersecurity is not only about protecting proprietary data, it is also about ensuring the integrity of research and maintaining trust with consumers and partners. A significant breach could derail R&D efforts and damage reputations, underscoring the need for robust cybersecurity measures. Conclusion: the projected increase in R&D productivity within the life sciences sector is undoubtedly exciting, but the nuances within these trends are equally important. Stakeholders need to pay attention to the implications of technological integration, evolving market dynamics, regulatory changes, and changing consumer expectations. Failure to recognize these significant factors could hinder strategic decision-making and limit potential competitive advantages in the rapidly evolving landscape of life sciences. Understanding these elements holistically will be crucial for companies aiming to thrive in this complex environment. 1. Technological advancements in R&D productivity. The integration of advanced technologies, particularly generative AI, GenAI, and digital tools, is projected to significantly enhance R&D productivity in life sciences. Over 60% of executives recognize these technologies as essential for improving efficiency, reducing costs, and enhancing predictive modeling. Companies like Sanofi exemplify this trend by utilizing digital twins to expedite drug testing, showcasing how such innovations can drastically reduce R&D timelines. This technological shift is not only anticipated to streamline processes but also to foster a more agile and responsive research environment, thus addressing long-standing concerns about declining R&D productivity in the sector. 2. Market dynamics and M&A activities. The looming patent expirations, which threaten $300 billion in revenue through 2030, are expected to drive increased mergers and acquisitions (M&A) within the industry. Executives predict that M&A activities will rise as companies seek to fill growth gaps and acquire late-stage assets. The favorable capital environment, aided by easing Federal Reserve policies, is likely to stimulate this deal-making activity. The ability to successfully execute strategic acquisitions will become crucial for companies to maintain competitive advantages amidst a challenging market landscape characterized by patent cliffs and the pressure of generic competition. 3. Evolving customer expectations and patient-centric strategies. The life sciences industry is experiencing a shift towards patient-centric care, with executives acknowledging the importance of improving customer experience as a key priority. With 36% of executives highlighting the need for enhanced customer engagement, companies are increasingly investing in personalized medicine and innovative customer interaction strategies. This shift is particularly pronounced in biopharma compared to medtech, reflecting the necessity for companies to adapt to changing consumer preferences and expectations. As patients become more informed and selective about their healthcare options, the ability to engage effectively and provide personalized experiences will be paramount for success. For a regulatory landscape and economic conditions, the anticipated regulatory changes under the incoming administration alongside evolving economic conditions present both opportunities and uncertainties for the life sciences sector. While potential rollbacks of existing regulations and tax reforms could benefit the industry, they may also be counterbalanced by tariffs on imports that could complicate supply chain dynamics. The interplay between regulatory shifts and economic conditions will significantly influence strategic planning and operational decisions within the industry. Companies must remain agile and prepared to navigate these changes to capitalize on emerging opportunities while minimizing associated risks. In summary, the projected 50% increase in R&D productivity by 2025 is shaped by a confluence of technological advancements, market dynamics, evolving customer expectations, and a complex regulatory landscape. Companies that effectively harness these factors will likely emerge as leaders in the transformed life sciences landscape. 1. The Human Genome Project 1990-2003. This landmark scientific endeavor aimed to map all the genes in the human genome. The project significantly advanced genetics and biotechnology, leading to enhanced R&D productivity in pharmaceuticals and biotech. By creating a comprehensive genetic blueprint, researchers gained insights that spurred the development of targeted therapies, genetic testing, and personalized medicine. The project's completion has been linked to innovations that have dramatically increased the efficiency of drug discovery and development processes. 2. The development of mRNA vaccines 2010s to 2020s. The rapid development and deployment of mRNA vaccines for COVID-19, particularly by companies like Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna, represent a transformative shift in pharmaceutical R&D. Prior to this, mRNA technology was largely experimental, but the urgent need for a vaccine accelerated its use. This shift not only showcased the potential of mRNA technology but also set a new benchmark for vaccine development speed and efficiency, significantly enhancing R&D productivity in the biotech sector. 3. The approval of CAR T-cell therapy 2017. The introduction of CAR T-cell therapies such as Kymriah and Yescarta marked a significant breakthrough in cancer treatment. The development of these therapies involved sophisticated genetic engineering techniques that allowed T cells to target and destroy cancer cells more effectively. The success of CAR-T therapies has led to increased investment in immunotherapy research and development, illustrating how innovative approaches can drastically improve R&D productivity within the pharmaceutical industry. The life sciences industry is on the brink of a remarkable transformation, with predictions indicating a 50% increase in research and development R&D productivity across biotechnology, pharmaceuticals, and environmental sciences by 2025. This optimistic forecast stems from a confluence of advanced technologies, regulatory reforms, and evolving market dynamics. 1. Technological advancements. The integration of generative AI, GenAI, and digital technologies is a primary catalyst for the anticipated productivity surge. Over 60% of life sciences executives view these technologies as vital for enhancing R&D efficiency, reducing development costs, and improving predictive modeling. Companies like Sanofi exemplify this trend by employing digital twins to accelerate drug testing processes, potentially cutting R&D timelines significantly. 2. Market dynamics and M&A activities. As the industry faces a looming patent cliff with $300 billion in revenue at risk by 2030, M&A activity is expected to increase, particularly for late-stage assets. The easing of Federal Reserve policies is likely to create a more favorable capital environment for deal-making. Executives anticipate that mergers will be a strategic response to fill growth gaps and bolster innovation pipelines. 3. Evolving customer expectations. Patient-centric care is becoming a focal point for many companies, driving investments in customer engagement and personalized medicine. Approximately 36% of executives emphasize the importance of improving customer experience, reflecting a broader trend toward tailoring services to meet diverse healthcare needs. 4. Regulatory landscape. The anticipated changes under President-elect Trump's administration present both opportunities and uncertainties for the life sciences sector. Potential regulatory rollbacks and tax reforms could stimulate growth, although tariffs on imports may complicate supply chain dynamics. Companies must remain agile to navigate this evolving landscape. 5. The focus on sustainability. As regulatory scrutiny on sustainability increases, particularly in Europe, life sciences firms are compelled to integrate comprehensive sustainability strategies into their business models. While progress has been made, a full commitment to these initiatives is still developing, with many companies needing to enhance their reporting capabilities. Predicted timeline of key events. 2024, a recovery year for pharmaceuticals with modest growth in deal-making and IPOs. Early 2025, expected regulatory shifts may reshape competitive landscapes. 2025, a projected 50% increase in R&D productivity driven by technological adoption. Conclusion. The life sciences sector is poised for significant enhancements in productivity and innovation, fueled by technological advancements and strategic adaptations to market pressures. While optimism is prevalent, the interplay between regulatory changes, economic conditions, and evolving customer expectations will critically shape the industry's future trajectory. Companies that leverage AI, prioritize customer engagement, and adopt sustainable practices are likely to emerge as leaders in this rapidly evolving landscape.